Hello everyone, and welcome to video number 2 of my small series of video about putting. Today is all about fundamentals and preferences of the way I like to see my students setting up into the ball before hitting the putting stroke. So I would like to emphasize that whatever I say in terms of fundamentals at the moment are my main preferences. Again, I'm not giving black and white answers, but I'm giving the way or the knowledge on the way I teach my students. Let's start with the stance first. And what I would like to give you is the possibility to have the same stance for every stroke you take. So my ideal initial position will be a position where, let's say, the putter is hanging from the middle of your hip over here. And as you can see, the head of my putter is more or less placed inside my right foot. And as you can see as well on my left foot, I take a spot in the middle of my hip and the putter head is hanging inside my left foot as well. This is for giving you the possibility to have the same stance for every putting stroke you take. Now, ball position. Very, very, very important. Now, what I like to see in ball position is that whenever the ball is placed over here, as you can see, I take as a point of reference the lighter square and the darkened square over here in front of my feet. If I put the ball perfectly in the middle of my feet, more or less over here, it's very easy to see that if I place the ball there, then the putter head will be much more let's say behind the center, and in order to go much more in a neutral, more comfortable position, I have to bring my hands a lot more forward, and this is going to ruin the real neutral position of my stance or address position. So what I would like you to do is placing the ball actually a little bit more left of the center in order to allow the club head at this stage and this time to be in the middle of your feet. This is a perfect chance and perfect position that allows your hands and the shaft to be much neutral, helping you to have a much better neutral putting stroke. Let's talk about the grip now. And I'm not here to tell you the way you have to grip the club. Why? It's just because we saw many times pros in the TV gripping the club in a different way. They all grip with a normal grip, then they can go reverse, so they can actually have a pencil grip. But I'm here to tell you that my preference to give to my students is mainly about the pressure they put into the handle. What I would like to see is yourself gripping the handle mainly into your fingertips, and this is going to allow you to release a little bit of pressure and tension away from your forearms in order to give you the chance to use mainly the biggest muscles of your body to control the movement in order to give you a much better, consistent and precise stroke. Now let's go into the posture. I have 3 main aspects I'm looking at when people are setting up themselves into the ball. First of all, is make sure that you don't place yourself into the ball with too much hip tilt that is going to actually stress your low back muscles, but just allow the upper side of your spine to curve a little bit and use very little hip tilt in order to feel very comfortable and not really stressful over here. Now, this position here will allow you to feel your arms much more close to your body and they hang down towards the ball in a very natural way. And this is my checkpoint number 2, which means watching and observing the upper side of your arms from your elbow to your shoulders being very connected to the torso, and in the same time from your elbow to the hand you create this very visible line over here. Now remember that this very natural posture with this natural hanging down of your arms should create the right distance between you and the ball in order to match with your eye line to be over the ball. So talking about the conclusion of the video we just saw, it's very important for you to stick into the preferences and fundamentals I just gave you in order to go ahead and watch the next videos. So now I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on video number 3.